Rendang is the most common processed beef slow cook and braised in coconut milk and spicy mixture. And then we have to wait until the meat turns that burnt, tender, and infused with rich spices. In 2011, an online poll of 35,000 people by CNN International choose rendang as the #1 most delicious dish of the world's 50 most delicious food. And in 2018, rendang was officially recognized as being one of 5 national dishes of Indonesia. Well, in the general, there are 2 types of rendang. First, dry rendang. According to Minangkabau tradition, actually rendang is the dry one, although rendang texture is not actually dry, since it's quite moist and rather oily. So, if you cook properly, dry rendang can be consumed and last for 3 to 4 weeks, stored in room temperature. And until this time, dry rendang is still served for special ceremonial occasions or to honor our guests. Second, wet rendang. Wet rendang, more accurately identified as kalio. Kalio is the type of rendang that is cooked for a shorter period of time, and much of coconut milk liquid has not evaporated. Kalio usually has a light golden brown color and a paler than dry rendang, and quite abundant liquid sauce acquired from cooked coconut milk that partly has turned into spicy oil, which is quite flavorful if consumed with steamed rice. You know what? Much of rendang served in abroad are actually more like kalio or wet version of rendang. So, if stored at room temperature, kalio lasts less than a week. In history, Kapau is a name of Nagari or village located in Agam Regency. The basic ingredients are cabbage, jackfruit, and string beans. And for the sauce, it's a yellow and there's a slightly sour taste. Maybe for some people who are not familiar with nasi kapau will say that nasi kapau is the same as nasi padang, because some of dishes look similar to nasi padang, but actually it's completely different. For example, nasi kapau is a much more complete menu than nasi padang. And nasi kapau specifically sold by people from the Nagari Kapau. But for nasi padang, they can come from all regions of the West Sumatra. And the other, like the way they're serving it to us, because in nasi kapau they put display all of the Minangkabau traditional dishes in front of us. So you can ask order whatever you want, and they will take and put it with a long spoon directly into your plate. In every order, you can get the main dishes like a tambunsu, which is from the stuffed cow, tasted stuffed with the egg and tofu, and the other main dishes like a chicken rendang with the crunchy cassava cubes and leaves, and then a sambalado, and for the last, like a different curry on top of the rice. Calamai is a kind of snake from West Sumatra. Calamai, which are the basic ingredients of glutinous rice flour, palm sugar, and coconut milk originating from West Sumatra. However, people also usually use sugar. Even in other areas, this type of food is known as dodol or jenang. Pinyaram are generally made from a mixture of white sugar or palm sugar, white or black rice flour, and coconut milk. You can make it by frying it using a cauldron, which is also the mold. This food is generally served in the form of snacks or cakes. Kalamay and pinyaram are usually made for purposes of the weddings and the other traditional parties, or before the Eid Fitri or Eid Adha. But don't worry, you wanna taste it now. Kalamay and pinyaram are available and can be found at the souvenir center in all of regions of the West Sumatra.
Oh my God!
5 minutes later.